Hi guys, today we're going to cover some Canva keyboard shortcuts. In this video we'll look at shortcuts for the desktop app. If you'd like a printable version of these shortcuts and more, I will leave a link in the description below to a free PDF file that I've made that has over 80 keyboard shortcuts for Canva. Okay, these particular shortcuts are for the desktop app, which I have open right here. It's different to the Canva website. But if you have downloaded the desktop app, that's what these shortcuts are for. Let's start here. So to create a new design, you would press Ctrl-T. So I'll just create a new design quickly. And there you see it's opened a new tab with the new design in it. So there's the new design. So we're back to the first tab that I was working from. If I wanted to select the next tab without using the arrow, I could press Opt Command and the right arrow. For Windows it would be Control and the down arrow, or Control Tab. For me, pressing Control Tab is what works. Control Tab, it's gone to the next tab along. When I press it again, it goes to the home page. Again, it goes back to where I started. So to select the previous tab, it would be Control-Shift tab or Opt Command back arrow. So I'm going to do Control-Shift tab and it goes backwards. To close the current tab, you'd press Control-W. I don't want to close this tab, so I'm going to go to the next tab and close it. So I'm going to go Control Tab to get to the next tab and Control W to close it. To reopen that last closed tab, I'm going to press Control Shift T. And it's opening up the tab that I just closed. Okay, let's move on to how to get to whatever tab you like with these shortcuts. So to go to the tabs 1 through to 8, you would press Command and which tab number you would like to get to, 1 through to 8. I'm currently on tab 2 because the first tab is the home page and the third tab is that Earth Day design. So I'm going to press Control-3 to go to the Earth tab. I'll press Control-2 to get back to where I was. To go to the last tab that you have is Control-9. So the last tab that I have is actually tab 3, which is the Earth Day design. So I'll try it now. Control-9. And it takes me to that design. Next, we'll look at zooming in on the desktop app. We looked at zooming for the website, the Canva website, on a previous video. These controls are specifically for the desktop app. So we'll press Control-Shift+ to zoom in. And Control-Shift- to zoom out. Okay, that was strange. It did the opposite for me. The plus made it zoom out and the minus made it zoom in. And for resetting the scaling to default, on an Apple you'd press Shift-Command-0. I haven't found a shortcut for Windows though. So I tried Shift-Control-0, but nothing happened. So if you're on Apple, Shift-Command-0. I got these shortcuts from Canva's website, so they should all be correct. But for some of these shortcuts there's only an option for Apple. However, you might just try the Windows version. For example, the settings here, I did just try Control and comma, And it did work. It did take me to settings, but I won't show you because I don't want you to see my private information. I wasn't able to find an alternative for full screen. So when I try to go home using Control Shift H, nothing happens, but like we saw in the previous video, you can press Control 1 to take you to the main page. So to close the window with Apple, you would press Shift Command W. For Windows, you can press Alt F4, which you'll notice is the same for Windows over here to quit the app, where Apple has an extra option of Command Q for quitting the app. To reload the app, you can press Command R or Control R, and that will reload what I've got open here. So we'll go back to the page that I was on. And the last thing we're going to do is close the window and quit the app by pressing Alt F4. And that's it for this video. If you'd like to see more shortcuts for Canva, especially the Canva website, check out some of my previous videos. Okay, bye.